What's up guys, Zero here, make another video. Today I'm going to talk about aiming and aiming fundamentals. Hopefully this will help people out and get better at aiming. Because I feel like if you're playing an FPS game, first person shooter, aiming or mechanics or whatever what people want to call it is very important. It's probably like the #1 skill you need to learn to really master the game, because you can have all the positioning, all the ability usage, everything. You can have that all right. That can level you up, but if you don't master your aim, you're not gonna really get to the heights you need to get to. You notice every pro player or really high ranked player, their aiming is really good. So first you need to get that fundamental down. And I'm just gonna go over a couple things. Hopefully this helps you out. I am currently, what's my rank? I'm GM4 top. Yeah, my peak was GM3 this season, but top 99 right now. So I feel like I know what I'm talking about. So I'm just gonna go over it with like somebody's like soldier, like a basic character. So he's like the most basic. So basically, let's start with the fundamentals. Fundamentals first. One of the first lessons: take your crosshair, you put it on a target, and then you shoot. That's the basics, right? But let's say the guy is moving. You put the crosshair on him. Okay, he moves. You gotta put the crosshair on him again. Here's one thing people don't realize about aiming. Like, once the enemy starts moving, you need to predict where they're gonna go. Like, you need to like predict movement. That's the best way to aim. If you just try to like react, let's say this guy, like this bot is like, I know where he's going because I've been doing in this training for so long. He's going that way. He's going that way. But let's say he just suddenly stops and you're like lagging behind, you're gonna miss some shots. So the best thing to do is try to like keep up with the bot. I mean, obviously these bots move in like the same direction over and over again, but it applies in game. So if you can predict where they're gonna go, you have an advantage of aiming. Because people try to like do this, like strafe and stuff like that, and like it kind of like messes up your aim because you don't like. Let's say one time like they're going this way, and the next thing they're doing this. It's all prediction. And the better you get at it, the better your aim gets. See, right there, I kind of overshot and I missed the shot because he just randomly stopped. But I know where they're moving, and I'm gonna aim accordingly and keep my crosshair on them as best as I can. Like, this is easy because these enemies aren't moving. But let's say, let me just do this. Let me just go to a custom game. Let's do. It's pretty good way to practice your aim, and I believe this facts the stuff. So you go to your custom game, create a game, go to settings, go to downloads, import this code right here, Faxta. That code right there. And it's gonna populate this training thing. Then you start it up. And then you can practice with any character you want. Soldier, Emre, any character you want, every character. Aiming goes for every character. So in here, these are all like bots, but they all, as you see, they all have like random movements. Sometimes they randomly turn around. Sometimes they use abilities. And you just come in here every day, a good couple minutes. You practice your aim like this. So see how it's hard because it's like you gotta predict where he's gonna go. But once you do this for a couple, this is my first like game on, so I'm kind of need to warm up myself. But you see the idea. I'm predicting where he's gonna go. He's going left, he's going right, left, right. And then you just try to do your best to predict where they're gonna go and put your crosshair on them. See how they're doing all this? Going left, right, left. jumping up. When they're jumping up, they're in the arc, so it's easier to land those shots because you can just predict where they're gonna land. It's like it's hard, but you just keep practicing that, and you'll get eventually really good at aiming. And then you just keep doing this. Yeah, I'm rusty right now. I ain't gonna lie. I'm missing a lot of shots, but this is hard. It's not that easy as it looks. And then once you start getting into the rhythm, like start warming up, you're like, all right, let's play some comp. Do this. See. And it's hard because they randomly switch up their movement. In game, people don't do that as much. Usually, they like they'll like move right like Kiriko is, and then they'll switch. Like, let's say they're running away, they're gonna be kind of predictable. So it's not as hard as this, but it can be sometimes. So this is a good way to practice this aiming technique. Let's say you wanted to pick a projectile hero, like let's say Freya. Same thing applies. You predict where they're gonna go next, and you aim ahead. It's hard, but you can do it. Hold up. She's one of the hardest ones to hit. She moves a lot. That's one. Okay, she's gonna go that way. Oh, that's one. You see? I predicted she was gonna hit that, and then you hit that. Projectiles is harder because you have to lead your shot more. Or you can you can like aim down and let them come into where the crosshair is gonna be. So I can just aim this way, wait for him to get close. Predict, and I missed that one. He's hard. It's harder than it looks. This is the cat. But alright, let's see Emre. Emre doesn't have that crazy of a movement. That's one. He's gonna come back this way. No, switched it up. Okay. Basically, that's the basics. Once you really master this, you're gonna be really good at aiming. It's hard, like I said, but once you practice it every day, and Freya's projectile, so it's harder to do. That's one. In game, you have to be faster, of course, but they don't move like this frantic in the game, so. Yeah, basically that's the gist of it. You just come in here, practice. You can practice your ultimates. Everything you want to practice, you can practice it in here. And then if you don't want to do this, you can also do, you know, death matches. That's a good way to practice also, or just go to quick play and practice it as well. But yeah, that's pretty much it. So practice that, and I promise you, your aim will be really good. The more you practice it, everything takes practice. You're not going to just implement it and instantly get good. It takes a while. It takes a while to really get your aim going. Once you master it, you're gonna be like, wow, this is all I needed. And that's the video. If you enjoy, leave a like or subscribe. It's up to you guys. Thanks.